Alright, so now we're back to Runescape 3. This was quite a while later actually, so the other video it rendered and then we uploaded it and then it's still a while later. So we went and we mined a whole bunch. Right, if we go to Smelt Furnace, we still have 138 coal, 211 mithril ore and 70 mithril bars. But we've just been here making steel arrowheads and mithril arrowheads. We've been crafting a whole bunch of things while we're cleaning up our room a bit more. We're level 37 smithing, so we got to level 48 mining. So we got to level 48. We were mining mithril and coal. So now we're pretty much smithing steel and then mithril. We're trying to get to 40 smithing. As soon as we get to 40 smithing, we could do Adamant and then make a new thing. So I think at the end of the last video, we made the upgraded mithril pickaxe, and then we made the mithril hatchet. So now we just need 2 more levels and then we'll get the new adamant tools, right? So let's just go here to mithril. Let's make mithril arrowheads, and actually mithril items, they're heated instantly. So there's level 38. We were just 4 experience off through, so we just had the extra chance to make a mithril bar. So perfect, when we're smelting mithril bars, we'll have a chance to make extra ones, I guess. So since it starts at 100%, and since we're probably making them faster, we can just go to mithril arrowheads, make more open interface, and then just queue up a whole bunch of mithril arrowheads, and then go back to cleaning the room. And eventually we should be level 38. Well, I don't mean like the room, I mean like the whole house. I mean, we're going through boxes and throwing away a whole bunch of things we don't need anymore to clear up space, and we're still clearing more space. But besides that, in the game of Runescape, we're leveling up our smithing. So we got a whole bunch of mining levels. And actually we found a cool toolbox. Actually, we found out something. There's a box in your inventory. It can store 120 ore, so it's ridiculous, right? You could stay there mining forever. So we were using that box. We could sit there and mine mithril, and we wouldn't have to go bank for a long time. And then same with mining coal, we wouldn't have to bank for a long time. We could just sit there, mine, fill the box up. We'll show you later if we go mining for adamant, maybe when we get the 40 smithing. So maybe we're level 38, we got that level. So this is just the introduction clip. Maybe we'll come back when we're 40 smithing. So it shouldn't take too long. These mithril things, they give 120 experience, I think. 114 experience. Oh, it's because we started progressing. Yes, these mithril arrowheads, 120 experience each. So we just need to make like 25 and then we're level 39. And we definitely have the bars. We could make more if we want, but level 40 smithing is going to be here in this episode. Alright, so now we're back with some more RuneScape 3 again. So we've just been smithing arrowheads. Just been making all the steel arrowheads. We used all the steel bars, and the mithrils were just 22 experience away from level. So we're actually level 40 smithing. So we're actually going to be able to make mithril item or adamant items. So in the mining thing, it said that adamant was in the southeast of Varrock, and it said that luminite was in the underneath Falador in the mining guild, in that type of place, the ice mining place. So now we've just been here mining for so long. I think it's taking quite a while. Good thing we weren't recording absolutely everything. It just takes a while to smith everything, but it is so AFK. You could literally do anything while you're doing it. So then now what were we gonna do? Oh, we needed to go mining. So we don't have any mining urns. We used all of them. So we should actually make some more. Yeah, we'll go make some more quick. Or I don't even know if they're worth it, right? Because you're spending all this time gathering and crafting everything, and then I don't even know. It is extra experience. Jeez, let's not do them. So let's not get the mining urns this time. So we usually always get them. They just give extra bonus experience. That's pretty much it. So all we need is the mithril ore box. So I don't think we can store. We need to actually make the adamant box. So to make the smelt furnace, right, we go here. This is what we need to make the adamant bars. We don't need coal, actually. We don't need coal at all. We go adamant. We need adamant ore. We could go luminite ore. So we need to find those 2 things. So we already know because it told us. So if we go to Varrock, so if you go to the mining thing, it'll show you resources. So I wonder if that may have stopped teleporting, probably. Oh no, it didn't make us stop. Is it going to reset the UI? Maybe. Oh no. Resources free to play. It says it shows you where it is. Luminite on the Dwarven mine under Ice Mountain, north of Falador. The mining guild resource dungeon. Alright, and then Adamantite. Is this also in the Dwarven mine? Northwest, North Remington. No, it's not. So we have to go over here for this stuff. The wizards shouldn't be aggressive anymore, right? So we did this. We were so scared of the wizards before when he came on our other account, I believe. But that was like 6 months ago, or like 12, a year ago or something. Quite a while ago. But this cool mithril ore box. If we had an adamant box, we could actually store the adamant rocks here. So I think we have to get a full inventory of this stuff here. My pickaxe is at a lower level, so cool. Adamant ore has been moved over here because it's a lower leveled mining thing. And our food's gonna be ready in like 6 minutes, so we can't stay here for too long. I think we're just gonna be mining adamant for a little bit, and then maybe we'll come back. We'll go find where the other ore is. So we'll just mine this. We'll get a full inventory of this, and then we'll come back when we're going to mine the other rock, because we need to go mine something else before we could even make adamant stuff. Oh, and then we could even upgrade this toolbox, right? Because if we click fail, it won't be able to fail anything because we need a adamant mithril ore box. So what this does, we found it. Well, you make it with smithing. It'll help you hold more ores, right? So it actually stops your mining when you click on it. So we found out that it holds 120 ores. Maybe it gets upgraded as we find more things. The achievements, it says yes, mine one of each of the listed ores, and then it says when you get it, your ore box capacity will be increased. So we got to try to do that thing there. So adamant ores, we're getting these, and we still get geodes and everything. So level 48, so we'll be able to get to level 49, and then probably level 50. But before that, we should try to get the adamant pickaxe and the adamant hatchet. So we're just going to sit here and mine. So yes, it's a clip. We'll come back when we're mining something else later. Alright, so we didn't quite get a full inventory of things, so I don't think we need a full inventory. What we need is a mithril ore box, so we could store more of these, so we don't have to run to town. And we need a mithril pickaxe, so we could actually mine them, because they take so long to mine because we're not using a high enough level of pickaxe, I guess. So they do take a lot longer. So we go here to the bank booth. And I guess we don't really need the ore box if we can't really store the ores in there. So we don't need anything. So now we can go home, teleport to Falador. Then we have to go down into the mines. So it'll be just north of the mines. And then we're going to have to go get our food. So we're probably going to have to come back, right? So hopefully nothing tries to kill us down there, because we probably can't survive. Well, I don't think anything's aggressive. Maybe the king scorpions are aggressive. Hopefully we don't find anything aggressive down there. So I believe we'll just go over here is where the Falador mine is. Or we'll just go to the northern end, just where the dwarves are. Maybe it's safer over there. But then maybe the scorpion doesn't really do anything. But then if we die, that's it. So we should bring some backup food or something. Well, something tries to attack us, we could run. I don't think anything would poison you on free to play, would it? Not 100% sure. So the highwayman would try to attack us. He's aggressive. So there we go. Yes, before we go down here, let's go get our food. Or actually, it shouldn't be too long, right? We climb down the ladder, and then as long as it's safe, we could mine the thing while we're going upstairs. As long as nothing tries to kill us. That's the thing. Dwarf. So where's this new ore we're trying to get? We have no idea where it is. Should be somewhere along here. Copper ore. 10 rocks. Is there anything else to mine down here? Heat forge. Oh, you can deposit everything down here. You don't even have to leave. Brook. Alright. Yes, maybe we'll be right back. We don't want our food to burn, and then we'll try to find the thing. Once we find it, we'll come back, and then we'll mine it. Wherever it is. Alright, we're back. So we're trying to venture deeper into the mines to hopefully not get killed by anything. Hopefully it's not. So there's a luminite ore over here. Mine the luminite ore. So is the scorpion gonna try to kill us? So there's luminite ore right here. There's a level 39 scorpion. He seems to be trying to attack him, so I should probably sit here, hopefully. Or is he just sitting there chilling? King Scorpion level 39. So we'll try to mine this Luminite. Cool, so that gave us extra chance to get it. So now we just have to sit here and try to level this up. So maybe we should be sitting where he's sitting, because maybe that's the safe spot, if that thing is aggressive. So we'll just sit here, mine the Luminite rock, and we'll just sit here and kind of click on it, or AFK for a bit. Then we'll check to see when we have a full inventory of this stuff sometimes, and then we'll go, and then we'll be able to go turn it into other things. We could make the Adamant pickaxe. That would help mine it better. Just says that your pickaxe is a lower level than this mining node, so you are getting reduced rates. So we go click on this one, and then we get that one. Or did we not get it? Do you not get it? Oh, maybe we do. Maybe we should just stay here. So we'll come back when we get some more of these things. Alright, so now we're just about to level after mining one more tick, right? Yes, level up. Level 49 mining. So we got one level out of that. Perfect. So now we almost have a full inventory of this stuff too. So now we could return home. And then there's actually a lot of people here, right? I see these people. There's more people here. It's just not just me here. There's a whole bunch of people here doing the same thing. Except we're not going to be here for too long, so we don't have to stay here. Now we can go back to Berthope and then make the adamantite things. Make the adamant pickaxe. So we'll definitely be able to mine these a lot better. And then actually pretty soon we'll be up to Runite, because Runite would be the best thing you could get on free to play. So we're going to have to find where Runite rocks are. Maybe they moved those too. Maybe those are in easy to find places. So we go deposit here, and then we can just go withdraw his notes, and then withdraw all the Illuminate, withdraw all the Adamant. So we got 20, we can make 20 bars by the looks of it. Oh, and then withdraw the smelting urns. So we can smelt some things, get some more experience. Where's the one that we, 97%. Alright, so we'll take both of them. Then we go deposit all into the metal bank again. Now we're going to be able to finally make adamant bars. We haven't made those before, right? But we could make 20 of them. So if we just make these bars here, this thing will probably fill up, and then it'll give us more experience as well. As soon as we teleport it away, so they give 157 experience, is that right? Oh, that's just because we teleported that thing, that's right. So we got 7 experience. Sweet, so now we're going to be leveling up as soon as, we are level 40 crafting, that's right, smithing. So now let's go try to make the pickaxes. So how many do we need? Open smithing interface. Go click on this here. So now adamant, wanting to make the pickaxe. So there's tier 1, tier 2, 4, 5, 6. We need 8 bars. We probably do have the bars. So we just make one base adamant pickaxe. Then we heat it up. And then we create it at the anvil. And we're going to make the base 1, and then the base 2, and then might as well go here and make the hatchet as well. See if there's an upgrade for the hatchet or not. Adamant hatchet base, so there is no upgrade for these items here. So let's just make the pickaxe and the hatchet quickly, and then we'll come back. Yeah, we'll come back when they're done, and then we'll upgrade the pickaxe. Alright, so we got those 2 things made. We made the adamant pickaxe plus 2, the wheeled adamant hatchet. So actually here we were going to upgrade our toolbox, the mithril ore box, because we didn't show this before. We were doing this when it was rendering, and then we're like, wow, it's too powerful, we don't want to wait to make it. It's the the bronze ore box. So when you right click this, right, you examine it. It says a box for holding level 30 resources, mithril and below. So the bronze box, it would hold bronze and below, so it would hold copper and tin. And then the iron lockbox, you require the bronze ore box to make this, plus 2 iron bars. That would hold up to iron ores. And then the steel ore box would require your iron ore box plus 2 steel bars. So then that would hold everything up to steel. And the mithril lockbox, we have this one. So we needed the steel lockbox. So you actually have to make the first lockbox and then upgrade it as you make better ones, I guess. So we made this one. Now the adamant lockbox. Now we can make this one. We have the mithril ore box we had already, and 2 adamant bars. So now we just begin the project. So we need to heat it up. So it's not going to be very heated up, right, when we first get it. And we just go to the anvil. So now we'll actually be able to store adamant ores in these. So that'll help us stay there a lot longer, right? Usually you could store 28 of them. So if you could store like 148 of them, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it holds like 4 inventories worth. So literally, you can stay there for 5 inventories worth of stuff instead of 1 inventory's worth of stuff. So the box is just absolutely amazing. Except we have to heat it up some more and build it, because we're terrible with working with Adamant, because we just learned how to forge Adamant finally. So maybe when this box is complete, we'll equip these things, and then maybe we'll cut. I don't know. What are we going to do? Are we going to keep mining? We can still get the rune tools, or we could just start wood cutting trees or something. Sure, wood cutting's really low. It's only level 4. Fletching's low. We got all those arrowheads we could use for fletching. And we need to figure out how to buy some feathers. We don't really have any gold or anything still. We still have to figure out how to get gold. There has to be some way. Well, I guess if we're making mithril items, they're starting to sell for pretty gold. If we're starting to make adamant items, maybe those will start to sell for really good. And if you're making runite items, those will probably sell even better. So now we got the adamant ore box. Now it stores everything up to adamant. Perfect. So now we could wheel the adamant pickaxe. We could add it to the tool belt. So now we're going to be doing a whole lot better. It used to be 17 to 47 with 30. So the new one is 22 to 62 with 50. So it's basically almost twice as good. Accuracy 110. So maybe the accuracy is always 110. So now we add the adamant hatchet to the tool belt. So that's better than the mithril hatchet that we had before. Perfect. So now we just made a whole bunch of upgrades. We could still maybe make some adamant bars. Maybe we could. So we could still make 9 adamant bars, but what would we make with them? I don't know. Maybe we take a break from mining and smithing. We've been mining and smithing for so long. So we'll deposit all of these. Then maybe we'll chop some trees or something with our brand new adamant hatchet. Something like that. Alright, so now we're back with some more Runescape. So we did a whole bunch of mining and smithing. Now we're going to do some wood cutting. So we got the adamant hatchet ready, so we don't have to worry about using a bronze hatchet or anything. Yeah, we just chop the tree instantly, basically. So that's really good. Maybe because we're level 4 wood cutting as well, but I think our hatchet's doing a big part. And then as soon as we get to level 10 wood cutting, I think it turns into a better hatchet. Not 100% sure. Maybe it's always like that. So maybe they're gonna eventually do a wood cutting update where you just, it's just the first try. Yes, reach level 5 with wood cutting. Perfect. Quest complete. Congratulations, you have completed wood cutting 5. Reach level 5 in wood cutting. So we're actually looking at the achievements too on everything. There's a whole bunch of achievements. Way too many achievements. So we're gonna have to get them all. Maybe not. I don't know. Well, you get achievements as you play the game, but there's some achievements that we're just confused about, right? You go here, you go to settings, you go to hero, you go to achievements, and then this one, try to find out which is the mightiest tree in the forest. We don't know, no idea. Surge distance, bank stand for 1 hour, so we have not bank stood for 1 hour. We've always been out doing things, I think, right? We've been out catching fish, we've been out mining, we've been out smithing, we've been doing pretty much everything. We even got level 5 agility at one point. So imagine if we chop these trees, the trees will start coming in faster, then our level will go up. So we moved our interface a little bit too. We changed things. We put the backpack over here. We put the skills actually how it was, because it was so confusing and so hard to find things before when it was all just lined up in one straight line. Like we're trying to find our smithing skill, and then we're like, where is it? And here, it's just so much easier, probably just because that's how it's always been. And eventually we're even gonna have to get to level 5 hunter. We're gonna have to get a max hunter for free to play. So once we get a full inventory of logs here. Okay, check level fragile urn. So we got the wood cutting urn. We didn't get the best wood cutting urn, so there actually is a quest that you can start here, right? Oh, level up. Congratulations, you got to level 7. We're already level 7? Where did level 6 go? Did we get level 6? Did we say anything about 6? Or did we just keep cutting? I don't know. So we're level 4. Now we're level 7 already. Holy jeez. We're going to be like level 8 in no time at this rate. 25 experience for every single tree that we cut. And then these urns are going to be storing more experience. So what do we work on first? Do we work on fire making or fletching, or probably should work on both of them, right? So we're just going to be chopping trees, and then one of them is going to out-level everything, isn't it? So we should save these shafts, because I actually believe they made it so you could turn any of the logs into shafts. Or was that the other game? Not 100% sure. But at one point it was like you could fletch these. Let's try crafting these. So we turn into incense sticks. What's that? Knife. Fletching experience. Let's do fletching. So normal wood. Willow. Yes, willow could still make arrow shafts. And oak could still make arrow shafts. They just make more arrow shafts when you make them, I guess. So I guess there's no reason to make these. So what, they're worth like 45 to the vendor. These are worth 6 to the vendor. 5 experience. 5 experience. They're both 5 experience. So the short bow, we're not going to make it. Wooden stick, 6 experience, worth 6 gold. 10 experience, worth 18 gold. The shield bow is pretty good. Except the arrow shafts. So I think we're just going to make a whole bunch of arrow shafts probably. And save the arrow shafts. And then eventually we could turn the arrow shafts into arrows. So we're going to be a master fletcher pretty soon. And then later we're going to be a master fire maker. This is pretty much fletching. It looks like fletching, it doesn't say members on it. So maybe fletching is free to play now. Hopefully. And then if we had a whole bunch of feathers, we could actually level up fletching super quickly. That's right. We need to figure out how to get money and get feathers. Oh, there's level 2 fletching. So we already leveled up in fletching. Already leveled up. So fletching's gonna fall behind because we're not making short bows. Oh, I mean because geez, yeah, if we're just making shafts, that's it. Most of the EXP comes from the making the headless arrows and then making the actual arrows. So how many shafts should we make? We could just make the arrows later, I guess, when we're a higher level. Not 100% sure. But anyways, our wood cutting's just going up like crazy. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna sit here and, well, we're still undecided. Still haven't figured out how to get money yet. But I guess we haven't really sold any of our arrowheads to anything. So we've been keeping all of our items. I think oak trees, level 15 wood cutting to cut. So it's something to look forward to, right? These are just the normal trees. So it looks like it is downgraded automatically to the iron hatchet, right? Or the, yeah. Cool. Maybe it'd be the bronze hatchet or something. We're not sure. But as soon as we level up to level 10, it should upgrade to the next hatchet. So cool. We remember wood cutting in Runescape. We remember it was always interesting. It was always one of the better skills to do in Runescape, especially later, because you just have to click on the tree. Oh, there we go. Wood cutting 10. You reach level 10 in wood cutting. So now our axe probably changed to the steel axe, right? Hopefully, or something like that. Maybe it's always been the adamant axe. Maybe we can't tell because of the light. So we're just going to keep recording wood cutting, probably. And we're just going to keep recording making more arrow shafts, right? Make a whole bunch of arrow shafts. Give you 5 experience for each one. That's not going to be too much experience, actually. So maybe we'll just do fletching to level 10, and then we'll start working on fire making. We'll do something like that. So maybe we'll make a cut. This is pretty much what we're doing, right? We're just sitting here making arrow shafts. We're just cutting trees, and then when we come back, we're going to be level 10 fletching maybe, and maybe level 15 wood cutting or something. Oh, there's level 3 fletching. So we should just well, we keep saying things, but we don't have any gold to buy anything. So then here, now we're just about to get level 15 wood cutting. So we're going to be able to cut down oak trees, except that we're not going to be able to use anything with the oak, right? You need to get like a level 15 fletching and level 15 fire making before we could do anything with them. Oh, so must 450 experience. You advanced the wood cutting level. Why do we get so much experience there? Level up to 16. Oh, you activated the rune on the wood cutting urn, so it gave us 425 experience. We could go craft logs, craft a whole bunch more arrow shafts, and then what'll this bring us up to? Maybe level 5 or something. So fletching, the experience, it starts out so slow, and then wood cutting, the experience starts out so fast. But actually, once we feather these, that'd be like over 1,000 experience already right there. So Ready. I guess this is just how you start fletching. Eventually, fletching will get a lot better. When could we start fletching oak trees? Is it level 15? Everything probably is level 15. It'd be the same thing. Iron arrows, level 15. Seeping elm short bows. We're just looking for shield bows, level 10. Not 100% sure. Oak short bows, level 20. Oh wow, we have to get to level 20 before we could do those. Those are just the short bows. So we have a lot of fletching to do then. We're only level 5 still. So what do we do then? Do we just, yeah, we're gonna have to wait till we get feathers to do fletching. So I think we're just going to do fire making. So we're just going to go collect some more trees, get some more fire making. And then we'll figure out how to get feathers later. We'll have to figure out, maybe wood cutting will help give us gold. Maybe actually the crafted trees later will be worth something to the vendor. Wouldn't that be something? So then we're just going to keep cutting these trees here, and then soon we'll be level 17 wood cutting. Maybe we'll come back at level 20 wood cutting or something. Or we got to do some fire making, right? We'll come back when we have a full inventory of logs. We'll see what level we get. But we'll get this level up before we quit, right? We just have to cut down one more tree. Congratulations. Now we're at level 17 wood cutting. Now let's continue wood cutting. Alright, so we're just about to level up actually. Yes, the last tree got us to level 18 wood cutting. So now we can cut trees even faster. So we could go craft logs. We go light logs. So we light the logs, and then actually, I believe you add to the bonfire, right? You right click use fire. And then what do you want to do? Add to bonfire. Then it should automatically add the logs to the bonfire. So we don't even have to manually sit here and click light logs, and then move, and then light logs, and then move, and then light logs. You burn your hand trying to tend the fire. Oh, so we're not good at fire making yet. Oh, congratulations. Now you're level 2 fire making. So we got a little bit of fletching. We got a level 5 fletching. Oh, these things. Can you get these on free to play? Fire smoke hops in your backpack. Collect all rewards. Host log, normal logs. Oh, so you have to click on it to collect the rewards. I thought before they were sent to your inventory. Maybe they changed it, or maybe they did. Holy, level 3 fire making, level 4 fire making. So now we're even more. Oh no, we just burnt our hands actually. So I was gonna say we're getting more successful at fire making, and then we burn our hands. Oh, you burn your hands again. So every time you burn your hands, you seem to fail fire making. But eventually, we should stop burning our hands once we learn how to light the fire properly. Oh, achievement complete, fire making 5. Congratulations, you have completed fire making 5. Reach level 5 in the fire making skill. You burn your hands trying to tend the fire. Oh, cool. So now let's just keep here. Maybe we'll go to level 6. Let's see how high the fire making goes after one inventory. Maybe that'll be something. Then we'll have to go cut another inventory of trees. So we're not sure what the fire making level. Maybe it'd be around like level 8 fire making or something. Oh, level up again. You just advanced a fire making level. You reached level 6 fire making. So now we need to get level 15 fire making to make oak logs, or is it going to be 20 like fletching is? Oh, oak logs. Oak logs, level 15. Alright, so now do we collect the ashes for anything? Maybe we do. We go light the logs, and then we use the logs on the bonfire. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, don't use them on him. Use the bonfire, add to bonfire. Perfect, so good thing your character moves out so it doesn't get burned. So now you advance the fire making to level 7. So are we gonna get to level, well, definitely past the Adamant. They give 40 experience each, so we just need to successfully light 2 fires and then we're level 8. There's 67. Oh, 44 experience. So are they giving more experience as we level up? Or is it just because the bonfire's been here for longer? Oh, congratulations. Now we're level 8. Oh, wow. Well done. You'll reach a total level 300 milestone. So many fireworks when you get the every 50 level milestones. And I imagine there's a super ridiculous fireworks when you get the 1000 milestone. Pretty sure there was. So Now, yes, we just need to light one more log. So I guess one inventory brings you to level 9 fire making. So we just need to do like two or three inventories, and then we could ready burn oak logs. Unlike fletching, where we need to go collect feathers to do that. So there's one inventory of fire making, level 9. Now let's go collect another inventory of trees, maybe. Just regular trees, because we can't really burn oak logs yet. So we go chop down a tree, then maybe collect the ash when it's done. Or if we get ash, well, what do we need ash for? I think we need it for something. But then I think you could forcefully make ash some way, can't you? Anyways, well, we're going to be cutting down some more trees here. We'll be back.